Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm Danny. Criterion sales, sucker. What's going on, guys? I'm Danny, and thank you for checking out my channel, Bluray Dan. Now, this video right here is one that I've been wanting to film for quite some time now. This is going to be my Criterion Collection Blu-ray haul from the Barnes & Noble sale that we just recently had. Now, for those of you who do not know, I'm a big fan of Criterion. My current number before this sale was 253 Criterion Blu-rays. I have all 10 out-of-print ones, and yeah, my goal is to collect every single one that comes out on Blu-ray. I took really big advantage of the sale, but it does get pretty expensive, and yeah. Well, guys, this sale, I picked up 50 Criterion titles. And yes, that's all. Feeling dizzy all of a sudden. This right here, I'm almost positive this is the biggest that I've ever taken advantage of the sale. Keep in mind, I did get some good deals on these as well, so it wasn't like I spent exactly what you think I did, but I definitely still spent a lot. And yeah, it's time to show you guys what I got. The first title that we have here is Dressed to Kill. This is a title that I've heard so many people say that they loved, and it's been one that I've been wanting to pick up since the beginning of my times collecting. So finally got it, Dressed to Kill. Next up is a fairly new release, and that is The Lonely Place. I watched the trailers for this one and it looked pretty cool, so had to pick it up. Now, the next two they're in the old digipack kind of cases, and because they've been in the shrink wrap for so long, a lot of the corners are crushed. But the first of those is El Norte, and you can see, like I said, I mean, there's some scraped lines along the top. I really don't like that, but still happy to have it. And then we have The Last Metro, and that pretty much has the same thing. Next up, we have David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. We have Kagemusha, or Kagemusha, or Kagemusha. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, guys, but this is an Akira Kurosawa movie, and you can never go wrong with those. I mean, this guy put out some great work, and I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. The next title that we have here is Carnival of Souls. Again, it's another one that I've heard so many good things about, and I really can't wait to see it. Next up, we have Here Is Your Life. We have The Red Shoes, another one I was looking forward to checking out for a while. This is Mr. Johnson. And then we have A Room with a View, a movie that I've heard about for so many years, never knew anything about it, and then I saw Criterion release it, and I was like, I gotta get it, baby. Next up, we have Pickpocket. We have I Knew Her Well. We have Brief Encounter, which again, I've heard so many good things about. We have Bureaus. A Poem is a Naked Person. We have the awesome Harold Lloyd in another silent film called Speedy. The next title that I picked up here is Tokyo Story. We have The Merchant of Four Seasons. We have Daniel Day-Lewis in My Beautiful Laundrette. Next up is A Brighter Summer Day. Then we have Make Way for Tomorrow. I really like the artwork on that one. We have the awesome The Honeymoon Killers, and again, that artwork is really cool. We have The Last Emperor, The Innocents, Valerie and Her Week of Wonders. We have Rita Hayworth as Gilda, and the spine right here is going to look really cool on the shelf. I'm excited to get an all pink spine on there. Next up is a movie that everybody's been telling me to watch and pick up, and of course that one is Bicycle Thieves. Next we have the complete Lady Snowblood, and that includes Lady Snowblood and Lady Snowblood Love Song of Vengeance. Here's a movie that I've had on my wish list since I made an account with Criterion, and that is The War Room. Here's another title that I've been wanting for a while. I believe they had it in a box set, and now they released it individually, and that one is Easy Rider. We have the Kennedy films of Robert Drew and Associates. Next up, we have another film by Wes Anderson, who has so many movies on Criterion right now, but this one right here is Moonrise Kingdom. We have Breaker Morant, Night and the City, Clouds of Sils Maria, and I've heard a lot of good things about this. I heard that Kristen Stewart was really good in this. Then we have Dr. Strangelove, or we're not done, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. One of the longest titles of a movie in the world. It's actually pretty cool looking though. I really like how they did like this plane is dropping the bomb, and the bomb is the title of the movie. Now the next final stack of titles are ones that I was really looking forward to. So these are ones that I actually ordered first from the sale, but it just so happened that I saved them for last. The first title that we have here is Here Comes Mr. Jordan. We have the extremely talented Oscar Isaac in Inside Llewyn Davis. Once again, really nice artwork. We have Keanu Reeves in My Own Private Idaho. We have Cary Grant and Jean Arthur in Only Angels Have Wings. Next up we have 2 Days, 1 Night. The great, and I repeat, the great Charlie Chaplin in The Kid. I absolutely love Charlie Chaplin. This guy is the man. I'm pretty sure I have every Criterion of his now, and yeah, I'm super excited to add this to the collection. Next up, we have Robert Redford and Gene Hackman in Downhill Racer. Next up, a fairly newer title, definitely newer to Criterion, but it's also a new title. I believe the movie was released either 2016 or 2015, and I remember seeing the trailer in theaters, and I really liked it, but I wound up missing it. And that movie, of course, is Phoenix. I don't know if you guys can see, like, that is some sick artwork right there. Can you see that? The girl coming out of the smoke. I am really looking forward to checking this one out. Probably one of the next ones I want to see. We are now down to the final 5 titles, and number 5 is The Player. I didn't know anything about this, so I watched the trailer, and it was one of the first that I had to order. Number 4 is The American Friend. Again, Didn't know anything about it, looked up the trailer, really was intrigued, so this was one of the first ones in the shopping cart. The third from last title is starring the hilarious Peter Falk, which I'm not sure if you guys are aware of. He was in the show Columbo years ago. Hilarious guy, great show. And this movie is called The In-Laws. I really like Peter Falk, so I'm super excited to see this one. And the second to last title stars a very young Dustin Hoffman in The Graduate. It's a true classic, so super excited that Criterion released this one. Now the final title that I have here to show you guys is, I mean, it's one that I really wanted for the artwork, the actors in the movie, and just the movie itself. I've never seen this one, but this is the original of a remake that I saw, and I mean, I really like the remake. In fact, my brother was actually an extra in that movie, but this one right here is called The Manchurian Candidate, and it is starring the amazing Frank Sinatra, Lawrence Harvey, and Janet Leigh. Now, guys, I'm a huge fan of Frank Sinatra, so I mean, when I found out that he was in the original Manchurian Candidate, I was super excited, and I'm so happy that Criterion released it. But alright guys, that is it. That is my massive Criterion sale, Barnes & Noble sale, Criterion haul. Again, it was 50 pickups, and I mean, I splurged like crazy this time around. But aside from that, guys, that is the end of this video. And as always, I have some questions for you. Of course, what do you guys think of any of the titles that I picked up here? Also, I want to know what your biggest Criterion sale haul was. Did you buy any from this previous sale? And if so, which ones, or what are your favorites from that stack that you bought? Are there any movies out there that you believe deserves a Criterion treatment? That I would love to hear. And finally, do you think I'm out of my mind for purchasing 50 of them? I'm sure the answer is yes, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. But alright guys, that is it for the questions. As always, if you guys could please do me a favor and hit that like button and give me a thumbs up. Please leave your comments in the comment box down below. If you could do me a favor and share this around to all of your family and friends, I would truly appreciate it. And as always, please subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. If you would like to follow me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook at my Facebook group Movie Craze. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or my official website, bluray.com. Or if you guys would like to stay on YouTube, you can go to my other YouTube channel called Legend Studios, and you can check out some cool pranks and sketches right there. But alright guys, that is it. That is officially the end of this video. As always guys, I'm Danny, and this is the Bluray Dan channel. I'll see you guys next time. Criterions!